Hello Libras, welcome to Bloomology. My name is Elliott. If you're new here, if you're not new here, you're coming back for another reading. Welcome back. Okay, so we're doing things a little bit different now. I'm starting my readings with a pre-shuffle, so I'm shuffling cards from the Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle deck. I'm pulling some energies going into the reading just to see what the surrounding energy is before we even dive deep into things. Also, these are now timeless messages, so you can watch these messages months from now and you should still be able to pick up on things that you resonate with. So whenever you end up watching this, even if it's not in the month of June, you can watch this in the month of May next year and be like, I understand, this makes sense, yada yada yada, this all connects. So that's that. We're now doing infinite timeless readings now, so no time construction or time restraints or anything. And then also I'll be pulling cards from the Romance Angels Oracle deck at the end, so we'll also get into love messages. But we'll start here with the pre-shuffle that I did. I pulled 4 cards. So these messages can resonate for you if you're a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. Great, cool, great. Teach. It's the first card. Open up in reverse, second card. Listen, third card. Listen. And then Darkest Fears in reverse here. So this is the energy surrounding the reading that I'm about to get into with my Simplicity Tarot deck. So there could be some lessons to learn here and some lessons to give. Because with the Teach card, it goes both ways. You could be teaching things right now or teaching somebody something, but you could also be the student. You know, you could also be learning something. There are some takeaways that you need to be taking away, and there's some takeaways that you're trying to give to enlighten people. You know, there's the light behind them. You know, the goal is to be enlightened, and you're trying to enlighten somebody else, but at the same time, you're enlightening yourself through doing that, or vice versa. You know, somebody could be trying to enlighten you, or through enlightening somebody else, you're being enlightened as well, because it's the teacher and the student, that dynamic there. But you could be very withdrawn right now. You could be very much to yourself and stuff, and you could be listening, learning, and teaching, but you're keeping these things near and dear to your heart. I feel like you're being very to yourself. You know, there's a lot of things that you may be learning and a lot of things that you may be going through and stuff, but you could be going through it by yourself with this open up card in reverse here. We'll definitely dive more into this once we get into the next spread as well. But again, you could be going through these things, going through this journey of enlightenment or enlightening somebody else, but going through it behind the scenes, you know, and not being all, you know, forward facing about that with everybody that's in your life, which is fine. But you could be very much so listening right now, like how I was saying earlier. You could be very observant, I feel. I think we also have the observe card at the bottom of the deck. You're listening and you're observing. You know, there's a lot of things that you're trying to take away right now. There's a lot of things that you're trying to learn and understand, especially with this Teach card here. There's a lot of lessons to learn, a lot of takeaways, a lot of things to let marinate, and you're really listening to those things right now. You're paying attention to the nuances. You're paying attention to you're reading between the lines and be like, okay, and picking up on these things because you're trying to protect yourself from, you know, the worst being the case. You don't want your darkest fears to come to light. You don't want, you know, any of the negative energy. You don't want any of the bad luck. You don't want any of, and not even to say that this is about bad luck if this card was to come up upright, but you clearly don't want your darkest fears to be, you know, happening right now, and you're trying to prevent that through, you know, maybe going about things a little bit differently. And that's why you're trying to listen and observe and, you know, teach, but also learn, and then retain for yourself. So that's what I have for this spread here. That was real deep just now. I haven't even gotten into the actual spread here, but we're going to get into it now to elaborate on all of this to see what the energies are for you. Again, these are timeless messages, so these can resonate for you at any given time when you watch this. But thank you guys for tuning in. If I didn't say it beforehand, I think I did say it. These messages could resonate for you if you're a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. because it's not meant for you, okay? Don't make it for you if it's not meant for you. I'm doing these readings for a lot of people, so one message could be very specific for somebody else that may not be aligned with you, and that's okay. If it doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't resonate with you. So take what resonates and leave how it doesn't, okay? So what messages do we have for Libra? These are timeless messages, Spirit. What can they watch 5 months from now and still pick up on? Let's elaborate on these 4 cards from my Oracle deck here to see what else is going on for Libra. Let's give it one more shuffle. I keep seeing this 8 of coins. The bottom here. See if it comes out. Okay. So what do we have for Libra, Spirit? What's the energy for Libra? The Justice card in reverse. This is literally you. You could be going through some like injusticeness right now. You could be going through some unfairness. Things could be very like out of whack and like not at all balanced right now with the Justice card in reverse here. But you could be seeking balance. You could be seeking just and fairness, but currently the current state is not really exactly that. And you could be walking away from that just because of that, you know? We want fairness. We want balance. We want justice, you know? If it's not fair and if it's not right, then why put yourself through that, you know? You're not. You're going to walk away from it with this 8 of Cups here. As you can see, she's literally walking away from it. She's about to take a hike, you know? Or somebody else is going to be taking a hike. You know, somebody else is going to be walking away from the situation, or you're going to be walking away from the situation just because y'all know, or you know, that the situation that you're living through and going through and stuff is not right, you know? And that being said and done, you know it's right and you know it's fair for you, and you're going to be moving towards that. Or walking away from what's not serving you. And then we have the 3 of coins here, followed by the 5 of coins, and then the 7 of coins. A lot of coins so far. Okay. Ooh. And then the 5 of Wands reversed, the Moon card, and then the Devil card reversed, and then the 7 of Wands. Okay, so to backtrack, we have the 3 of coins here. So you could really be working together with people right now. You could really be collaborating. You could be putting your heads together and stuff. You could have walked away from something where you were, you know, being treated unfairly and stuff, and maybe doing things by yourself and having to, you know, fix things alone and go through it alone, but you're moving away from that and moving into collaboration, you know, and being able to lean on people and help people out. Even though we have this 5 of coins here, I feel as though this 5 of coins usually speaks to me about like a trying time, but it being a trying time because, as you can see here, there's 2 people here on the ends of the spectrum, and it's cold outside. When it's cold outside, you come together to keep warm, but you're going to be coming together to keep warm. So with these 2 cards coming back to back, I feel like there's a trying time or something that you're going through here, but you're not going through it alone. It's something, it's a shared experience. I'm feeling like it's something that you're going through with other people or somebody else. Maybe it could be with 2 other people because it's the 3 of coins here with the collaboration. But this is not a trying time or a situation that you're going through by yourself. Maybe you could be going through a lot of injustice with a group. You know, you guys could all be going through it together. And this could be in regards to some kind of like investment or some kind of like seed that's been trying to be watered for a while now, but it not really growing the way that you want it to grow. It's not given what it was supposed to be given, because we have the 7 of coins here in reverse. So with the 7 of coins upright, the 2 keywords is investment and determination. As you can see here, this doesn't look like a plant, but the coins are the plants. These are like white plants. I never really sat and depicted that. But these are like leaves that are the color white. And you know, they've sat and watered it, and they was like, you know what, when you water it, you're investing in it, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna water it, and I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna be determined to let this grow and stuff, because this is an investment, you know. But in reverse here, it's like, it's not really growing. Again, it's not giving what it was supposed to be giving. You've been watering this for a while, and you've been like, you know, maybe protecting this and trying to, you know, feed it and help it to thrive, but it's not, again, giving what it needs to be giving. And this could be something that you're not even just going through by yourself, I'm feeling, because we have the 3 of coins, because you're collaborating with people, you're working with people here, and then with the 5 of wands followed by the 7 of coins, you're also like, literally there's 5 people here. There's 5 people here. And with the 5 of Wands upright, usually, well, with the 5 of Wands, it talks about, you know, combat. And, you know, like they're literally like fighting and going back and forth and stuff. There's some kind of competition. But in reverse here, there's a truce. You know, you guys are working together. You're finding common ground and stuff. So you could be going through the situation with a lot of different people. Or you could be sharing the same commonalities with these people, going through the same thing at the same time, and being like, you know what, like, let's, again, work together to get through this trying time, because, you know, this investment that we was investing in is not really working out. So let's not sit here and fight. Let's sit here and let's come to a common ground. Let's find some commonalities. Let's, you know, truce, you know, let's put up the white flag, or whatever the saying is, you know, like, let's throw in the towel, you know, let's not do this anymore. Let's just work together here. And then we have the Moon card here that follows that, followed by the Devil card in reverse, and then the 7 of Wands. Whew. That was a lot. So with the Moon card here, there could be something that is going to be made clear to you, or something that's not as clear as you want it to be. There's like something that's kind of hidden here, but between like a fog and some mist and some murky waters and stuff, there's like, I don't want to say illusions, because I don't think things are being like hidden from you, but like things aren't as clear as they need to be. I feel like you have your hunches, because the High Priestess also just jumped out to jump ahead a little bit. The High Priestess did just jump out, so you're very in tune with your intuition. So I feel as though this is not something that you're like not expecting, or, you know, you're not already picking up on. It's not something that's like, you know, completely like out of the blue. I feel like there's something here that you've already been feeling, or something here that already has been like, you know, behind the scenes been festering. You know, you've been having this feeling about something, and it could be something that you're not really opening up about, but you like feel it festering and marinating and building up, and you're like, I'm just waiting for something to happen, or I'm waiting for, you know, that sign or that complete clarity for like the moon to just illuminate everything, because there's something there that's not being spotlighted or shown that you're already picking up on and that you're seeing. And that's why you may be also listening, because you're like, let me listen out for some key things, or let me observe so I can really pick up on what it is that I'm feeling that I need to be picking up on, because there's something here that needs to be picked up on. And then we have the Devil card followed by that. Wow, Libra, I have chills right now. I hope these messages are resonating with you, because I literally have chills just speaking about this. What's going on for y'all though? Let's chat after this, please. Put me on, spill the tea. But anyway, back to the reading. We have the Devil card in reverse here. So with the Devil card in reverse, you're, you know, releasing the shackles, the ties that you had beforehand that were not the best of ties. You're over it. You're walking away. You're like, I'm not dealing with this toxicity. I'm not dealing with these bad habits, this bondage that we have here, this tie. Get rid of it. All this bad energy, get rid of it. I'm not having it no more. Because you're tired. You're tired with the 7 of Wands here in the reverse. Because the 7 of Wands upright, you know, they're persistent. There's somebody who's going to, you know, deflect all these 7 wands or 6 wands being thrown at them with the 1 wand, you know. They're standing their ground, you know, they're persevering and stuff. But in reverse here, you're just like, you know what, fuck these wands, fuck them kids. Let me not say that. Not fuck them kids. I don't know if y'all are going to pick up on that joke, so let me not say that. But that's a little insight I got. Anyway, so in reverse here, it's just like, you know, I'm not about to sit here and, you know, continue to fight. Like how we were saying beforehand with the 5 of Wands, is like, let's find a common ground. Like, I'm tired. I don't want to sit here and continue to, you know, deflect all these wands coming my way and stuff. Like, I'm just over it. Like, I don't feel like dealing with it anymore. And then we have the High Priestess here, which is what I was talking about beforehand. You're very in tune with your intuition right now. There's some mystery here that your intuition is trying to help you unveil. And that's very apparent with this Moon card here and with the energies that I've just been picking up on. Especially with the teach and the listen and the observe and the open up and reverse and it all makes sense. But there's something that your like intuition is trying to tell you here, so trust it, because it's not lying. And then we have the Queen of Cups that just flipped over. So the Queen of Cups is also somebody who's very in tune with the inner tides, you know. So whatever hunches and whatever feelings you're getting, you better mother effing trust it. Trust it, because it's not wrong at all. Just keep listening, keep observing, because it's going to be made clear to you. And then we have the Knight of Wands. Also with the Queen of Cups, this is somebody who is very like caring, empathetic, very like, you know, like it's okay, like I'm here for you, like I got you, like let me fill up your cup if you need me to fill it up a little bit. Like I'm feeling like my cup is overflowing because I'm very like, you know, in tune with my tides and in tune with my feelings and stuff, so I can help you get in touch with your feelings and stuff. And that could be why you're also teaching, because you're like, you know what, you're able to teach, you know. And then we have the Knight of Wands that follows that. So with the Knight of Wands, you could be feeling very like fueled right now, fueled with passion, ready to go. You know, there could be some adventures that you're just like, you know what, I'm about to just book this trip. Like I'm ready. Like I'm feeling very like adventurous. Like I'm just ready to not charge into it, but I'm just ready to go. I'm not gonna let nobody stop me. Like this is what I want, so this is what I'm gonna do. You know, kind of energy. And then we have the Death card here in reverse, followed by the Magician in reverse here. So with the Death card in reverse, this is Scorpio energy. So with that being said, the Death card in reverse is kind of like an unwillingness to let something die. You know, you're holding on to something here. Even though you're trying to relinquish, you know, unhealthy ties and habits and people and this, that, and the third, or whatever the case may be, there's something here that you're kind of holding on to still. I don't know what that is exactly, but there's something here that you're holding on to and that you're not letting end. Because the Death card, it talks about death, you know, endings, and letting new things, you know, come to light. You know, you're, not that you're continuing a cycle, you may be continuing a cycle, but you're, you know, prolonging an ending for some reason here. And maybe that's because you don't have all the resources to manifest what you want to manifest with the new beginning, with this Magician card here. Because with the Magician card being upright, you have all the tools. You have everything that you need to pull a rabbit out of a hat. Whatever you want to manifest, you can manifest. And maybe you're unable to manifest right, or see that you can't manifest right now, which is why you're not ready to let something die, because, or something end, because you're not ready for a new beginning, because you're not ready to manifest a new beginning. If that makes sense. Take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't, though, but that's what I'm picking up on here. And then what else do we have? What other messages do we have for Libra Spirit? What else do we have for Libra? This could kind of also go along with your darkest fears. This Death card and this Magician in reverse here, I feel like you're trying to prevent your darkest fears from coming to light with this Death card in reverse. You're not ready for this death because you're not ready for it to, you know, potentially go sour, I feel. But again, take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. And then we have the Seven of Cups here. So you could be really weighing out your options right now, which is, again, it goes along with, you know, not manifesting right now because you don't know what the hell to manifest. You know, you're not ready to let something in because you don't know what else you're going to be moving into. You don't know, you know, you're looking at your options to see what it is exactly you want to manifest with this Seven of Cups here. As you can see, she has her head in the clouds and she's like, okay, like I can go this way, I can go that way, I can do this, I can do that. But being unsure about it, you know, like she's still in the planning, or not the planning process, but she's still in the like the phase of trying to understand and figure out what it is exactly that she wants, or what it is exactly that you want, and which ways you want to go, and what option you want to go with and stuff, because you have options. If this ending were to come about, you have options, but you just don't know if the options that you're presented with are the options, or which one of the options that you are presented with is the right option, you know. So you're being a little bit more, I don't know what this is, but like it just makes me feel like, you know, you're like, not this one, not that one, no, not this one, not this one, not yet, no, you know, you're very like cautious right now with letting something end because you don't know what it is exactly that you're going to be manifesting with these options here. You're still looking at your options to see what it is that you want to manifest. And then we have the Sun card in reverse here, followed by the World card, and then the Two of Wands in reverse. So with the Sun card in reverse here, your shine could be very dull right now. Like your shine could be dimmed. Ooh. Your shine could be like, the sun is being like, the sun is always going to be the brightest star regardless. So the Sun card even coming up in regardless, you have such a bright light to you. You know, like this card, even if it's in reverse here, is not a negative card because there's still a lot of light. You know, the sun is still the brightest star, which you are. You know, you're still the brightest star, but right now your light is just not as vibrant as it usually is. And maybe that's because you're going through this process of being like, okay, like I'm trying to get through this trying time. Like my investments wasn't really given what it needed to be given and stuff. And there's like a bunch of injustice here. And like my intuition is telling me that something's not right, but I'm not sure exactly what it is yet, but I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to listen. And like, there's just a lot going on for me because I don't know what I need to be manifesting because I don't really have the clarity to manifest exactly what I think I should be manifesting because there's still some things that need to be spotlighted and brought to light and figured out and stuff. So you're just like going through this process of just like having so much going on for you to where it's like, it's taxing, you know, to where you're not able to be as vibrant as you usually are because you have to go through all of these things. But at the end of the day, the world is still yours, boo-boo. You know, the world is still yours. You're still, like, my true personality is trying to come out because I was supposed to be like, you're still that bitch, but we're not trying, like, I'm not trying to be too, you know? I'm trying to dial it back a little bit because I don't know who's watching these. But you still that bitch, regardless, you know? So, like, the world is still yours. You know, there's still completion. There's still achievement here. You know, there's the completion of a cycle with this Rose card here. As you can see, the wreath is complete. And another thing about this card, too, as you can see, there's the 4 elements here, or 4 signs. This is usually all 4 of the fixed signs in each element. So, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo. Did I say Leo? Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius. The 4 fixed signs in all the elements. They're all working together to come to this completion. And there's the collaboration here. You guys are collaborating. There's some collaboration here to get you to this completion here. Because y'all all in the same boat right now. But y'all going to get to where y'all need to be getting. You know, y'all going to be fulfilled and complete a cycle that you may have not been letting to come to completion beforehand because you wasn't ready for it to come to an end. It's going to be happening for you. You know, like there's going to be completion. The world is going to be your oyster if it's not already. And then we have the 2 of Wands here in reverse, followed by the 4 of Cups. So with the 2 of Wands in reverse here, it makes me feel as though you're not really sure of where to go next because with the completion card, the World's card, which speaks about completion, is kind of like, okay, like you just completed a cycle, you just finished something up, so now what? What's next? You know? And you don't know with this 2 of Wands in reverse here because the 2 of Wands upright talks about like contemplation. You know, they're just like, okay, like let me contemplate what's coming next for me or what I'm going to go to next and stuff. Like what do I see coming to light for me next? Dang, Libra, y'all want all these cards to come out right now? That's it for you after that. All right, let's move this over. Hold, please. Yeah, hot doing this reading. Yeah. Okay. So again, you don't really know what's next to come for you. You don't know which way you're going next or what to do next and stuff. And you're feeling a little bored right now. You know, maybe you're feeling a little bored because you don't know exactly where you're going or what you're doing. Like there's no thrilling things going on for you because you don't know what thrilling things you want to move towards next. You're just like, now what? You know, like what am I doing now? When you're just kind of bored in that because you potentially have a lot of different things going on as well. There's a lot of things that you're potentially juggling right now. So you really don't have the time or the energy to invest in some new kind of endeavor or some kind of new beginning or, you know, planning process of being like, okay, like this is what I see coming to me next, which is boring because like I want to plan this trip, like I want to plan to, you know, work on this project next, or I want to plan to do this or go on this adventure next, but you can't right now, and that's maybe because you're stuck being bored with the things that you already have going on that you're juggling with these 2 cards here. You know, you have a lot going on and you're multitasking and you're a little overwhelmed potentially. Or maybe you are really, really overwhelmed. I know I'm overwhelmed right now. I got a lot of stuff going on too, so I'm right here with you. But that's the energies that I'm picking up on there. But at the end of the day, even though you may be overwhelmed and juggling a lot of different things and doing a lot of different, or having a lot of different hands in a lot of different pots and stuff and having to like dibble and dabble all over and juggle all these things and then potentially dropping something and have to pick it up and then like throw it back up to juggle and stuff. Either way, you putting in the work right now to try to balance everything out. You know, you're putting in the work to you know, work through everything and still get everything done that you need to get done. But then we have the 10 of Swords here. I really want to clarify this Ten of Swords, because what is this Ten of Swords about here? Am I going to do it? I might clarify this for y'all. Because we have the Ten of Swords here, which talks about, like, you know, betrayal. Like, some kind of, like, pain, you know? This kind of talks to me about, like, the end of a cycle, because the number 10, if you get into numerology, is, like, the last number, because it goes from 0 to 10. And then after 10, it goes back to 0 all the way back up to 10. So it's, like, the ending of pain and suffering. But it's, like, the home stretch, you know. It's just like the last little itty bitty piece of, you know, pain that you've been feeling, but it's like all there all at once. And then once you get through that, it's like, okay, and we're good to go, you know, because I needed to just get through that last little hump. Like, this is the last little hump here at the very ending. But I don't know what it's in regards to. You know what, I'm not going to clarify it, because your spirit guide will clarify it for you. Ask spirit. So we have the spirit guide at the bottom of the deck here. So there's a need to, you know, communicate with spirit or your ancestors or your angels or God, Allah, whoever it is that you believe in. Communicate with them. Connect with them. Let them guide you. Sit and meditate, pray and stuff, to ask for guidance and stuff to help you through this journey, because I feel like there's something that's trying to be, again, spotlighted here for you, and something that's trying to be told to you or trying to be revealed to you that you're listening out for, and you're trying to observe, to pick up, because you're very in tune right now. You're very in tune with these two cards, this Queen of Cups and this High Priestess here. You're like, okay, like I feel it. I feel like something's coming, and it's coming. I don't know what it is exactly, but it's coming, and you're gonna get through it. I'll tell you that much. Book a reading with me if you want to dive more into it. Message me, we can chat about it. Even if you don't want to book a reading, like, I'm open to making friends and having conversations with you guys. Like, you guys are my people. You guys support me for even sitting here and getting to this point to get to the ending of the reading, or the near ending of the reading. So I'm very happy to, you know, sit and have a conversation with y'all if y'all want to have a conversation about it. But y'all can also book a reading with me too if y'all want to. Link in the description down below. But we're going to get into a little bit of love. Y'all thought I was done. We're going to just get a couple messages here, because I don't really think the spread that we was just getting into, none of this has to deal with love, it seemed like. But this is something that I'm doing for all of the signs here, just to add a little bit extra of a message for you guys, just to see what's going on the left front. So what's going on the left front, Spirit, for Libra? What are some timeless messages for Libra in regards to love, Spirit? Ooh. Attraction. We're just gonna let it come out. I kind of bent it a little. I'm sorry. So attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. What else do we have? You could be going through a lot right now, as I was just saying, but go through it gracefully, because you could still be having people watching you and people that you're attracting. And then true love in reverse here. The people that you may be attracting may not be the ones, though, so don't sit and entertain them if you don't feel the need to, or feel like you connect with them like how you would like to connect with somebody that you can truly see yourself with. That can also... Ooh. Jesus. That can also go into play with, like, you know, the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess that I was talking about. Your intuition is telling you. You're very, like, in tune with everything. So if you see somebody who is, you know, that you're attracting, and they're trying to, like, hit on you and stuff, and you're just like, I'm not really feeling it. Don't invest your time in it, you know? And then let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. And then we have to make the effort, and then deception. What's this deception card about? So, to backtrack, let us help you. Let me help you. You know, with this let your friends help you card, you could, again, be going through a lot, like how I was saying beforehand. Lean on those around you. I feel as though you're going to be doing that. This card makes sense because you had the collaboration card, the 3 of Coins, and you had a lot of different, like, energies and a lot of different people who I felt that were going through the same thing with you. So lean on those around you. Lean on your friends. Let them help you. And then make the effort to help them and to let them help you. Let them teach you and let you teach them, you know? Listen and observe to teach and to be taught. That's what these two cards is about here. And then we have deception. So I feel like this is going along with the moon card, because the moon card kind of talks about like illusions and stuff and not really seeing things full throttle, like, because things are a little bit murky. There's like the fog and the clouds and stuff. There could be somebody who is, I don't want to say lying to you, but give you like some kind of like false hope in some sense. What it says here is someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So keep your eyes peeled. Literally sit and observe. Like, these cards keep coming into play here. Observe and listen, because your intuition is going to tell you just exactly who may be decepting you, and exactly it's going to tell you exactly what you need to know and point you in the directions that you need to be heading into. Okay, Libra? So I hope these messages help guide you in your journey here. If you need some more guidance, feel free to reach out to me. All of my socials are linked down below. My website is booked down below if you want to book a reading with me. I hope these messages can resonate for you, and I again hope that these can help you out in your journey and stuff. I'm here for you 100%. So yeah, that's what I have for you today, and I'll chat with you guys again next month, okay? Much love to y'all, Libra. If you guys are interested in booking a reading with me, click the link down below. You can book a reading with me at www.bloomologytarot.com. That's www.bloomologytarot.com. Thanks.